Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. As you've seen from the thumbnail, this is a WIPS and Foes video, so I am excited to tell you that I have one finished object, and I've started like 3 more, which is not like me. But I think I was so happy to have the one thing off of my hooks that I was like, crochet crazy! So, let's see, what should I talk about first? Let me know, and it's going to be too late for the point of this video, but let me know what you like to see first in a video. Do you like to see someone's WIPs first? Do you like to see their finished objects first? What, if in videos like this, what do you like to see first? What would be your first thing that you would like to see? And then, like what order would you like to see it in? I'm always curious. And I've never asked that question before, so I'd like to know the answer. So if you could put that in the comments, that'd be great. So I'm going to start, because I have it on my phone here, with my finished object. I finally finished my Granny Spiked My Ripple blanket. I did decide to just go a couple more rows up and then stop, and then do the border. I did struggle with the border, so the blanket is not as clean as I would like it to be because it's a ripple blanket. It's like chevron pattern, and I struggled getting it exactly even across the top so that it kind of like straightened out. I tried to count and make sure, but I guess I was off somewhere, and then by the time I realized I was off, I was tired of working on the border, so I was like, nope, I'm done. So, actually I have 2 finished objects now that I think about it. Okay, but anyway, this is the Granny Spike My Ripple. I laid it out on the floor and took a picture. So, it like takes over the whole part of my floor. It's huge, but you can see it's not all the way pulled out, but in some places it's kind of bunched. And in some places I did really well. Like right there, I did super well. But then like down here, I didn't do so well. So somewhere in my count, I got off. But it's okay. It's not a blanket. I was making it for myself. So in time, it will stretch out, it will even out, or it won't. Va bene, right? It's okay. It's all good. But I love this blanket so much, you guys. I love this blanket so much. There you can see it. I didn't want all those pictures at the bottom because then it won't know what to focus on. So this pattern, I was inspired to do this pattern, and I know I've told this several times, but I'm gonna one more time because I'm finished with the blanket now. So, and we have some new people. I have 1.01K now. I think I have, last time I looked, it was like 1,013. So I'm not going to discuss the event, but there was a big issue in the crochet world, right, on the Fiber Arts YouTube streets, and I lost almost 15 subscribers, so I almost lost my 1K. And then I didn't bounce all the way back up, but I am still there. So, and I got the official notification from YouTube like 4 days ago in my world. It was like, congratulations on your 1K. Oh, thanks. But anyway, I do have some new people, was the point of all that. So I was inspired to do this blanket by Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. I love her channel so much. I hate that I miss her lives on Thursdays now that I'm over here. I do try to catch the replays and try to catch up as much as I can. Sometimes I miss videos, and I know we all do, but I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But she was making this pattern out of scraps, and I just loved the way that it looked. And so I decided to do it out of this yarn that I had that I really love. It's Hobby Lobby yarn. It's called Cinnamon Cedar. It's Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, Cinnamon Cedar. And it is the variegated yarn that you see in the blanket. So if you're looking, it's the multicolored parts. So all the changes in color that you see over here, everywhere. Anywhere there's not like a solid color, that is the Cinnamon Cedar. Now, I love the Cinnamon Cedar. They have it in cotton and they have it in acrylic. The cotton has flecks of white in it, whereas the acrylic does not. But I love both of them. I love the way it works up in multiple kinds of stitches. I could do single crochet, half double crochet, granny stitches, bobbles, popcorns. I don't care. I love the way the colors play out in almost every stitch that I've done it in. There may be stitches that I don't love it in, but I haven't tried those stitches. So far, I love both the colorway in both cotton and acrylic. Absolutely wonderful. And I have been lucky enough to have some people send it to me, especially some of the cotton. Oh my goodness, oh, I love it so much. So, and I'm not asking, please, I'm not asking. I'm just saying I have been fortunate enough because I'm not in the States, so I can't get Hobby Lobby yarn, because you can't even order Hobby Lobby yarn. You can't even access the website. And even if you could access the website, they will not ship to an APO, FPO, MPO, they won't ship to any of those boxes. None of them. So it's like worthless to even try. I did run out of yarn to finish. That's another reason why it took me so long to finish this blanket. I ran out of yarn to finish the blanket. So I had to have a lovely friend of mine, another teacher friend, who was in the States over winter break, go to Hobby Lobby and pick some up for me. Oh my God, I was over the moon. So excited. So anyway, it was Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, Cinnamon Cedar, Terracotta, and Cinnamon. Those three colorways were the ones that I used. And, sorry. And I actually have, because I'm going to do also in this video, is my Stash Down 2024 by Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Hi, Lala. And no. Stash Before Cash is Lala at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Stash Down 2024 is Queen's Crafts by Bridget. So, Stash Before Cash is Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Yes, Lala, that's yours. Then the Stash Down 2024 is Bridget, the lovely Bridget by Queen, which I'll show that something by Bridget in this video as well. Anyway, I have these from that, the last of the blanket, because of the way that I did the border. So the Cinnamon Cedar has 252 yards in it, and then both the Terracotta and the Cinnamon, which are these two, have 355 yards. So I still have plenty. The last skeins that I was using, I still have a pretty good chunk on there, but I used a decent amount of what my friend got me. I think I have one full skein of each left, because I asked for a little bit over what I estimated that I would need, just in case I decided to make it as big as my bed. I'm glad I didn't, because now I have something else. I can make another project with that yarn. So that is that project finished, done, dusted. Finally, I have not made any progress on the other blanket that I was making, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I don't have it to show you because I have done nothing on it. But the other finished product that I have, finished object, is the bag that I made for my Dodgy Bag Mal with Crochet Luna and Little Drops of Wonderful. And it is the Kensington Tote, Tunisian crochet. So it's the Tunisian knit stitch. If you can see that, if it will focus. There it goes. Yep. By TL Yarn Crafts. And this bag is amazing. The pattern was very simple to read. I mean, it wasn't a simple make necessarily because of some of the elements in the bag. So I'm not going to give away the pattern because obviously that would be a bad thing. But it's basically the Tunisian knit stitch. There are different parts to it though. I'm just going to be clear. But it is such a wonderful, I love Tunisian crochet. I know some people don't. Some people are still on the fence, but I love Tunisian crochet. So anytime I get to do it on a whole project, I'm so excited. So excited. If you see me looking off this way, my computer's over here, and I have my webcam right in front of me, but my computer's over here, and I have a new microphone. So if that is making any difference, please let me know. So then I lined the bag with a fat quarter, essentially, that I had with the colors that my partner said that they liked. So this year for the Dodgy Bag Mal, it was a swap. And I did a video previously on my channel about the whole process, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but basically I made a bag, sent it to someone, they made a bag, sent it to me. And we had a time limit to do this in. So that's another reason why, especially the Wavy Waffle Stitch blanket got put on the back burner, because I signed up to do this, and then I wanted to wait until I knew what my partner's favorite colors were, or like color scheme or anything like that. I wanted to wait because I wanted to see what they liked before I started making a bag. But they got it. I would not have shown it if they didn't have it yet. So that's two finished objects. And I held, this was made with the Flauto yarn. I can actually show you the yarn. I had bought 3 of these. I bought 3 of these in last year sometime. I went to a shop kind of local to me. It's in the Catania region, but I bought 3 of these with the intention of making something, but I ended up using 2 of them because I held them 2 together. So this was the yarn that I used, if you remember this yarn. I didn't buy it from this store, the watermark that's on there, but this is the yarn that I used. And it is a cotton acrylic blend. But it is 100% Italian yarn. It's 65 cotton, 35 acrylic. So I used two cakes to do that bag. And then, of course, the fabric. And I actually didn't use a Tunisian hook for that. I used, because I needed such a big hook, I used my 13 millimeter 3D printed hook from Pink Sheep Designs. I'm going to have to remember everybody that I am mentioning in this video. Let me write this down. So there's Spring, there's Evelyn, Pink Sheep Designs, there's Crochet Luna, Little Drops of Wonderful. I'm going to forget Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. There's Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Is that everybody so far? I think so. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna forget, you guys. So I I did that. It was great. I forgot my train of thought. Oh well. It'll come back or it won't. And then what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yes. Again, this is a Bridget bag, which is why I said Bridget was going to come back into play here. I have this that I'm working on. I'm not super far on it, mainly because it's so tiny and I don't know why I started this project. I'm so in love with it though. Like I am. I just don't normally work with tiny yarn. So this is going to be a cardigan. It is the Candytuft Cardigan pattern from Ravelry, and I will put that in the link in the description box below. A link to that. It is a paid for pattern. But I am loving how this is turning out. So the way this pattern works is you crochet the whole back, and then so you make it as long as you want it, up to your armpits. Then you split and do the rest of it. Right? So this is as far as I've gotten. And this is so 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the 24th row. This is 24 rows. Now it is stretchy, so it will stretch out. I'm just trying not to stretch it like a whole lot, but it is a stretchy yarn. So I am using I have one in here, I think. Do I not have one in here? Oh my goodness. This is bamboo sock pop yarn. That's what I'm using. No, I don't. But is the label in here? That's not the label. I'm so unprepared, you guys. I'm sorry. Is it in here? So this is still one ball. I have 4 other balls of this. That's upstairs, and I didn't grab it because I thought that the label was in here. Maybe it's in the back. I'll keep looking. But like you see all of this. This all goes. Now these are separate pieces that I ordered. That's from sorry, my door's open back there. These are all different pieces from a Bridget bag, but you can order all different pieces to go with your bags, which is what I did. But I'm trying to find, oh, that's the hook that I'm using. Oh, and for the Granny Spec My Ripple blanket, I was using a 5.5 millimeter, here it is. I was like, I know I have it. I was using a 5.5 millimeter Clover and More hook. So, yes, this comes with the bag. So you get like a little notions pouch with the bag when you buy from Bridget. But this is separate. This is like a little knitting sock bag. And then this is to hold yarn. So, but this has my ball of yarn in it. And then right now, it's still small enough that I can, I fold it up and put it in here, my cardigan. But eventually, right, it'll go in the bag. But I have all kinds of stitch markers and things in here because I am crocheting on it a little at a time. I'm using a 4 millimeter tulip Edamo hook. This was a lovely set that was gifted to me by I don't know who. I still don't know who sent me this set. I will forever be grateful that you introduced me to Tulip because I love them. They are on par with the Clover and More for me. Clover and More is still slightly my favorite just because I've used them for longer and I can really get going with those. But the Tulips are pretty much feel the same. They are a little bit more expensive, but not by much because a whole set of Clover and More is still expensive. But yes, so this is bamboo sock pop yarn. And it, oh my god, it's so pretty. just wish it wasn't so tiny. But this is the label. It is a universal yarn. So if you knit with it, it's going to look like this. If it will focus, maybe not. Anyway, it says use a 2.75 millimeter hook, but I'm not going to do that. And you can machine wash, dry flat. You can dry clean, do not iron, do not bleach. But this is made in Turkey, and it is 55% bamboo, 37% cotton, 8% PBT. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 492 yards, 400 meters, and it is a superfine number 1. Yes, superfine number 1. And I have 5 balls of it, and I am using the 4 millimeter hook because I want it to grow, right? And it is, because of that bamboo and that PBT in it, it is very stretchy. So I don't foresee that I'm going to need all 5, just because, like I said, it will stretch. So once I get a little bit further along, a lot further along, I will write. I will see how it's stretching. I need to write down the pattern. Candytuft on Ravelry. Sorry guys, if I don't make notes as I go, I'm going to forget. So, where did my little... That was the tag. Okay, so I try to keep it nice and neat because I don't want it to be... because it is such a thin yarn, I don't want it to snap. So I do like just fold it up and slide it in there. Okay, so that is one WIP. Like I said, the Wavy Waffle Stitch pattern blanket. Let me write these down. I have not done anything on recently, but the Wavy Waffle Stitch blanket is a pattern by Fiber Spider. I am holding 3 yarns together to do that. It is for my daughter. Hopefully, I've started on another set of 3 skeins of yarn. I am using the Karen Kindness, which they don't make anymore, in Seafoam, Sunshine, and Tomato. So, and they're big honking skeins of yarn. But, regardless of all that, I have not touched it. I probably will now that I'm finished with the one blanket. I can work on that. But like I said, I made the bag. I've been working on the cardigan, and it takes forever because the yarn is so tiny. But I love it so much. It's so pretty, and that's the only thing that keeps me working on that cardigan, as it is so pretty. Okay, so then I am making a basket. Let me move that out of the way. Pull this up here. So I'm making a basket. This yarn was also yarn that I got from an LYS here in Sicily. I don't know how that's going to crochet. I just got to this point, so I don't know how that's going to work. Being crocheted in. We'll see. But I am using 7 millimeter Clover More. Now after the 6 millimeter, the brown 6 millimeter, they go to the plastic heads, but it does not make any difference. I am making this for a friend of mine as a gift. So I'm literally just playing with stitches. All of the bottom is single crochet. And then I have half doubles. I'm doing some bobbles, and I'm going to go up a little bit more. I don't know, depending on how the bobbles play out. I don't know if I'm going to add handles or not. We'll just have to see how it works out. But this is the basket that I'm working on. It is a gift for them. Their birthday's coming up, so I thought they would like that. And then I have not started this yet, but maybe you guys can help me. I don't have the other yarn, but I'm supposed to be making a dog, an amigurumi dog, and I found one pattern that I really like. It's almost a no-sew pattern. We'll see. But I don't know if I should make it. I'm going to make it out of blanket yarn. But I have blanket yarn that I used to make the otter. That was a commission. There's like a light brown and a dark brown. Or I have this that was given to me. This pink and this gray. It is for a little girl. I have one of these. I thought I had two, but I guess I only have one. And then I have 6 of these. It's not going to be a super big dog, so I'm definitely not going to need all 6. But I was also thinking about making a blanket and using the pink and the gray together, like doing 3 gray, then a stripe of the pink, and then the other 3 gray in a blanket. So I don't know. Just let me know what you think. But I do have enough brown to do the dog as well. So I have that going on. Yeah. And that's it. That's what I've done crochet wise. I did do not crochet, but for April, for the last bit of Moo's Flower Power Cow, it's over. I'm so sad. Let me find it. I'm gonna have to write this down too. I have kits from, I think this one was from Christine at Christina's Crocheting. But it's from the Happy Mail Advent Project by Antoinette at Hookin' and Stitchin', Island Style. And we're doing Happy Mail Advent kits, so every month I send my partner a kit, they send me a kit. Things that we can do. And I have completed 2. Yes, I've completed 2 kits. Yes. I'm working on a 3rd one. My daughter and I were working on it together, and then she got bored, and we haven't gone back to it. But let me find, for Moo's Flower Power Cow, let me write Moo down too. Oh my goodness. The list of tags is going to be so long in this video. Moo! Okay. She was doing a year-long Flower Power Cow, and it had to be plant related. So whatever it was, it had to be plant related. Whatever you made, right? So one of the kits that I got was like a sand art kit where you make plants. So I made the little plants with the little pots, and then I sent them to Moo. There were 6 little plants that you could make, and they're sitting up on my mantle. But you could do the little sand, and you punch the little paper plants out and folded them in the style that you needed to fold them in. My cat decided to make a mess with the sand. He knocked over 2 of them, and I had to start over, and that was frustrating, but not the fault of the kit. I wasn't super enamored with the colors of the sand either, because there was a lot of pink sand in there. And again, that's not the fault of the kit. It wasn't tailor-made for me, but I'm not a fan of pink, so I was like, ugh. So I tried to use all of the other colors before the pink, and then used like little bits of pink in there, so I kind of basically covered that. It didn't work out so well, but anyway, it's fine. But I did make that for Moo's Flower Power Cow, and I am so sad that it's over. But she has hinted that she's going to be doing something else later on this year, so be on the lookout for that. So everything with the exception of the bamboo pop. Now, I didn't include the bamboo pop in my figures, but everything that I've shown you that I've made has been in the figures for my Stash Down 2024. So I have that here. So for April, and I'm sorry, Bridget, I know this is a little bit late. You like it by the 5th of the month, and I'm so sorry. This is not going to come out by the 5th of the month. I'm making it before the 5th of the month, but it's not going to come out before the 5th of the month. So for April, I used 2,130 yards of yarn. Now, I did not count the fabric or sand or the plants in my makes. I just didn't. But we'll see how things go in the future. But that's what I have so far. So that's what I did for April, and then we'll start with May. I know that getting back on that blanket will get me kind of using up more yards, because there's a lot of yards in that blanket, holding 3 strands of yarn together. And I am using a 8mm Clover and More for the Wavy Waffle Stitch blanket. It's upstairs though. I didn't show it because I haven't put anything into it. Please let me know. I know I said this at the beginning of the video, but let me know how the microphone is working. I hope that you can hear me better. I hope this setup works. If not, I'll figure out something else. Just let me know. I was trying to think if there's anything else that I made. Nope. That's really been it. So I guess I'll leave you, 32 minutes. It'll be a little over 32 minutes with the video. So let me know what you think about the order of the video. Let me know what you think about the projects. What are you guys working on? What are your upcoming project plans? Because I know I have a couple of things that I really, really want to get to make before I leave for the States for July. And then what would you do if you... It's going to be longer than 32 minutes. Sorry, guys. What would you do if you were traveling? Like, I'm going to be traveling for a month. So what would you do for, like, crochet during that time? Like, I know that I'm going to bring, like, my favorite set of hooks and maybe a couple of skeins of yarn just so I can have something to do, like, on the plane and such. But, like, how would you deal with the crochet aspect? Because I'm going to be moving. I'm not going to be in one place for a month. I'm going to be moving from place to place for a month. So let me know what you think. What would you do? What would your suggestions be? Like I said, I am going to take a set of hooks with me. So I'll have like the starter kit, the stitch markers, and all of that with me. But how would you handle it? Like, what kinds of projects would you make? Because I'll get tired of washcloths at some point. But just let me know. So now is the time for the hidden giveaway. So I do a hidden giveaway every month, except for next month, June. I will not do one because that is my podiversary, and there's going to be a lot going out for that. So I already have like 3 donations plus the things that I'm planning on doing. So I don't want to try to do a hidden giveaway during that month. But I always do something, and I hide it in one of my videos so that the people who watch my videos get the opportunity to be the winner. I don't put giveaway in the title. Please do not put giveaway in the title. Please do not, or in your comment, please do not share it out as a giveaway. If you share out the video, just tell people to please watch until the end, because there are a lot of scammers out, and I've seen it so much. There's so many scammers out there. So I really would like the people who come here on a regular basis, or even if you just drop by occasionally and you happen to watch this particular video, I would like for them to be the winner. So I have, Oh, let me go get them. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to go get them. Took me a minute. Excuse me. So there's actually going to be 3 opportunities to win in this giveaway. So I have 3 sets of towels. I like to crochet toppers on my towels. Now I do not cut my towels, so they're full towels. So I have 3 sets. 2 of them are similar. This is kind of the oddball. I did, when I did the Operation Collaboration Swap, this was one of the options. So the person did not choose these. But these are like chili peppers. But this yarn is acrylic. So you would not use this in the kitchen. You could use this in a bathroom. If you used it in the kitchen, it would just have to be like for decoration, like on like a cabinet or something. But I would not use these anywhere near an oven or a stove or anything like that. So, if you put them in your kitchen, if this is how your kitchen is decorated, or if you know someone, great. So this is one. And then I have these 2 sets as well. So this is one set here with the stripes, the American flag, and then the stars, and then the red and blue tops. This is Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton here. And then this is the same set, but with the scrubby cotton. So you can use these in the kitchen, or in a bathroom, or like a coffee bar if you were going to decorate a coffee bar. So there are 3 options. So in your comment, if you want to win, you can put the word towel, and you can either put, just tell me which one is your favorite. So this will be how you would do it. You would say chili pepper towels. You would say striped cotton towels, because they have the striped bands in the topper, or you would say the solid cotton, right? Because you have solid cotton. So you have solid cotton, you have striped cotton towels, or you have chili pepper towel. So that will be how I choose the winner. So it would be striped cotton, solid cotton, chili pepper towels. Okay? So tell me which towel set is your favorite, and that's how I will determine. So there will be 3 winners, open worldwide, but that way, when I do my Podiversary in June, this kind of makes up for not having a hidden giveaway. And then also in July, it's going to be a digital prize, because I'm not going to be anywhere near the things that I have to be able to give away a physical prize. So, yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed it. I'm sorry for those of you that don't like long videos, but I hope that those of you that have stuck around, you can see what you could win. And as always, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!